Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today we're going to take a look at the 2021 Yamaha 195S. This is the highest end model in the 19-foot line. It's got a lot of luxury features, a lot of cool things about it, a lot of cool upgrades. So let's take a look. So we're going to start in the bow area, and this is going to be a common theme on a lot of Yamaha boats, particularly the 19-footer, where you have a wider bow. Not a deck boat bow, but definitely a wider bow with more space in it. Kind of gives you that additional seating area up in the front. However, you still maintain a very, very deep V all the way to the bow of the boat, so the ride of the boat's going to be great in that light chop. It runs really, really well for a 19-footer. Nice deep entry point, as Yamaha's known for. But some aesthetic upgrades like stainless steel package, pop-up cleats, docking lights are included on this 19-foot 195S. So as we move into the transom area of the Yamaha, we're going to first talk about some characteristics of the hull that are unique. That people sometimes forget about, that the Yamaha has some patented features. So, as we get down, we've actually got a keel, modified keel built into the boat there, as well as kind of a rudder system. So, unlike other jet boats where if you're in neutral, you're trying to maneuver, you can't do it, kind of similar to a jet ski. On the Yamaha boats, they've got this, patented Yamaha system where it actually does maneuver a little bit, even in a single engine particular. You can actually, be in neutral and actually steer the boat a little bit. So it's a lot more control around the dock, which is pretty cool. Other things as we move up, a nice heavy duty stainless steel, multi-step ladder is included. Very heavy duty setup, 2 grab handles here. The other thing to remember on the Yamaha is that because you don't have the prop in the outdrive, this is actually close to water level. The water level is only going to be a few inches below this lower deck, so that makes getting in and out of the boat super easy. A lot of extra space here on the transom instead of having an engine in the way. Other upgrades on the 195S, which is the luxury model, you have a stereo remote control here on the transom. You have this nice marine mat padding, very comfortable, very soft padding on both levels of the deck, and then you have a backrest there, on the top shelf. Like all other Yamahas, you won't want to forget the patented clean-out port system, where you can actually, if you get weeds or you suck up something, all you got to do is reach down there, pop the port out, and clean up, and grab the weeds and throw them out. Or if there's a rope or something caught, you can just take it and unravel it and put it out without having to climb under the boat or lift up the boat in a hoist or some crazy other things that a lot of other boats have to do. The last thing I want to mention is that you do have a quick, easy access to your engine. So that's a flush system for your engine. So if you wanted to run the engine on a hose, you can do it without having to hook up things under the boat. You can do it without having to jump up in the boat with a hose. You can actually just pop the hose in with a Yamaha fitting right on the outside there and actually run your engine at home, test everything out, do what you need to do. So as we get into the cockpit of the 195S, just like all the other 19-foot Yamahas, really the spacing on all the models are the same, but the 195S is going to have some, aesthetic upgrades and some other different things. Sculpted seats, a little bit nicer than, the 190 series. You also have this step, which, just snaps on, so that if you did want to leave this cushion out, you could pop this out and actually use that as kind of a step in and out of the boat. Nice non-skid setup there with a couple, cup holders. But the key here is the amount of space. Just a lot of open space in here. The other difference between, say, an AR 195 and the 195S is that you do have dual bucket chairs. So instead of having the seat that goes all the way forward, you actually have the second bucket chair. So that's one of the differentiating features, in that this is the only 19-foot boat from Yamaha that has a wake tower and 2 bucket chairs. The wake tower on this model is also upgraded, so a little bit nicer aesthetically, really heavy duty. Even in a 19-foot boat, a really nice fit and finish, nice welds, a nice extended bimini top on it, super heavy duty frame on it. So it's a really, really high-end feature, set up on the tower. So it's a really, really cool setup. So everybody obviously wants to know the performance of this boat and engine power. So all the 195 series boats from Yamaha, so the SX195, the AR 195, and the 195S, all come with this 1800cc SVHO, which is the high output supercharged version of the 1800 engine. So the highest single engine output for power that Yamaha offers. So excellent performance on this boat, well into the 50s for speed. So really fun boat to drive, handles real well, nimble and quick, instant RPMs on this supercharged engine, so excellent performance for those doing a lot of water sports, a lot of tubing, a lot of skiing or wakeboarding or whatever you might want to do. You got plenty of power in the 195S. So the helm area and the dash is obviously where the driver is going to be spending most of his time. This boat's got a lot of cool upgraded features, even when compared to the smaller, the other 19-foot models. This one's actually got the 7-inch Connect screen, which is the largest that they offer in the 19s. So it's a few inches bigger than what they would offer in like the 190 series. So really quick, everything that you need to get to from lights, dash, all that type of stuff, engine performance, water temperature, fuel is all in that digital screen. You also have a nice mobile phone holder, which is really conveniently located. All your traditional switches are right here, easily located as well. This also has the Yamaha Cruise Assist, so it's like a cruise control RPM based system. So if you're tubing or skiing and want to try to maintain a specific RPM, this boat's including that. And just the ergonomics of the boat, I really like. I've got plenty of space. Obviously you have an adjustable forward and aft driver's seat. It does swivel. Nice convenient handle, throttle, and a nice spot for my elbow also, so I'm not just putting it on a nice comfortable spot to keep everything. So it's ergonomically friendly, good for anybody who's a bigger guy like me, or even a smaller person. I can slide this back if I wanted to, if I wanted a little bit more leg room. So it's got a lot of adjustability. So really well designed dash, easy to use. Other features that I'll talk about that are kind of upgraded on the 195S. You do have an upgraded stereo system with upgraded speakers on this model. So you do get that upgrade, compared to the other 190 series boats. The other cool thing is this kind of marine mat, snap-in floor. It's a real thick, rubbery, soft floor. It does snap in and out, so if you do want to clean, you can do it, but just gives you a really comfortable feel, easy to walk on, upgraded versus like the seagrass style that they use on other models. And then other things like storage is impeccable for this size boat. Nice big ski locker there, nice fit and finish on the locker. In addition to all the storage underneath the seats, you actually have 2 large storage compartments in the port and starboard helm area. So, big compartments. There's actually a little trash receptacle there that's pretty cool. Your table storage is located in there as well. This boat does come with a table that you can mount into a couple different locations. And then on the port side, again, a nice big compartment to throw backpacks or life jackets or whatever you might need. Just a ton of storage area in this boat for this size. So size is, again, the name of the game on the Yamaha. The space utilization is excellent. We talked about the transom area, how large that area is, convenient to use. The cockpit of the boat for a 19-footer is super big, excellent. And again, the bow, it's tough to make the bow, the cockpit, and the transom all really spacious and roomy, but Yamaha figures out a way to do it. So a nice wide bow, as we talked about earlier. It's deep enough that you feel comfortable riding up here. I'm a taller guy, 6'2", and I can easily, throw my legs out forward. This boat is standard with the add-in filler cushions, which you can store away if you want this to be more of an open area. But nice, comfortable padding on the side and on your back. You also can have somebody face backwards if you have a tuber or something going on. You can have a nice little backrest and have plenty of space to face forward. So overall, just excellent space utilization. A nice wide bow area. 3 people can easily sit up here and feel comfortable, like they have enough room. So again, just excellent design. So the last area I'm going to talk about, cooler has a nice little storage area that's kind of away from everything. Has a little strap that holds it in place. You can move it around if you need to, or you can keep it secure. The table mount goes right here, and the table actually, when it's opened and up, it goes right here. So the person that's sitting here can still get in and out with the table in its spot, and it's kind of out of the way. It's not right in the middle of the boat, taking up space where people have to run around it. It's kind of the cooler and the table kind of go in a spot that isn't really in the way. So it's a really, again, well thought out design for this size. So overall, the 195S is just a premium luxury 19-foot boat. Plenty of power, plenty of features that are standard on the boat. It's really a tough boat for us to get into inventory. This is the 2nd model year of the boat, and last year pretty much every one that we had in was all pre-sold. So if you are interested in this boat or any of the other Yamahas, they're so hot right now. You gotta get them on order early and plan way ahead. So for more information, To see what our inventory is, visit BuckeyeSportsCenter.com. We appreciate you guys watching. If you like the video, give us a like here on YouTube. Follow our page. That kind of helps us if this boat's helping you make your decision in the buying process. We appreciate any feedback we can get. So thanks again. Thanks for watching.